start streaming there, and then go here, start broadcast here. Make sure everything's set. I think I am live. Maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Hey guys, this is your DM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium. We've had some very strong and intense weather today that knocked the power out for a little while, but it came back on just in time for me able to get the live stream going for today. First off, we're going to go ahead and go over all the events that we've got coming up. First things first, so tomorrow, Saturday, starting at 12 is going to be our Learn to Play D&D 5th Edition event. This is going to be available for everybody of all ages, and that's going to go until about 4:30. Remember, you don't have to have anything. You don't have to have any prior knowledge, experience whatsoever. We provide all the stuff you need to play, and we will give you the knowledge and experience that you need to be able to play afterwards. So this is, like I said, an all ages event. It's a free event, of course. And then at 6 p.m. will be the 17 and up group. So if you do not want to play in the 12 o'clock session, you can come back and play at the 6 p.m. session, and that's going to be again for ages 17 and older. Okay, other than that, this Sunday is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day early to all of our fathers out there. I'm very grateful for mine, for all that, he's provided for me, of course, and, giving me this awesome opportunity to follow in his footsteps, which hopefully I am doing well. And, then let's see. There is the new Magic set. Everybody's been calling about it. The Lord of the Rings, Tales from Middle Earth. We are not a premier store, so we do not run any of the sanctioned events or sanctioned tournaments or pre-releases or anything like that. There are other stores in the area that you can go to for that. But we will have all of our Lord of the Rings cards available for pickup on the 23rd, which is a week from today. And then also on top of that, we are going to do, the Star Wars Legion and the Star Wars Shatterpoint game day will be next Saturday, which is going to be the 24th, if I remember correctly. Yes, 24th. And then the 25th, that Sunday, will be the paint night. It starts at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is a guided painting session. Bring whatever it is you want to paint. We do have some paint and paintbrushes available to you. We will have somebody here to help you paint. If you've never painted before, they'll actually walk you through the steps of doing so on any sort of miniature, whether it's a role-playing miniature or a miniature war game like Warhammer or Star Wars Legion or Shatterpoint or something along those lines. And this will give you your opportunity to actually learn how to do this kind of stuff. Other than that, then next week, on the 29th, so that'll be Thursday, the following week, Thursday the 29th, at 6:45 p.m., we will have night out at the movies with Comic Emporium, and we are going to be going to see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, those of you who are watching right now on Instagram, you are being given a chance to get the trivia question before we release it to Facebook, because there is like a 5-minute delay between recordings when we do these things here in the store, and Instagram for some reason releases like 5 minutes behind Facebook. So if you're watching right now, this is your chance to answer the trivia question. Now, in order to answer the trivia question, let's be very clear about how you must format your answer on any social media platform that you are going to be using. The first is you must tag, meaning it has to actually tag the business of Comic Emporium and the Grand at Pier Park or the Grand Theaters. If you're on Instagram, the Grand Theaters is what you will tag. If you're on Facebook, it will be the Grand Theater at Pier Park. This is very important because if you don't do it, then it doesn't count. If you are on YouTube, you should be watching us live right now. I see Tavares is already watching us. So this is your chance to win a ticket to go see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny on Thursday, the 29th at 6:45 p.m. at the Grand at Pier Park. And this is an IMAX showing. So to get to the trivia question, in the third installment of the Indiana Jones movies, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas kicked around a couple of ideas. The Holy Grail was not the first idea for the story. There was actually two other mystical artifacts that Indy could have pursued. Name either of them and make sure that you tag Comic Emporium and the Grand, and then that'll give you your chance to win. After today, there will only be 3 more chances to win that free ticket to go to the movies with us. So that's going to be next Wednesday, the following Friday, and then the Wednesday before the movie. So there you go. There is your trivia question. Now, you have had time. I'm going to turn it over to Facebook and get that started. And I'm going to ask the question again. You still have time to answer the question. So we are now going to go live here on Facebook. Okay, we're waiting. And we're now live on Facebook. Wonderful. Hey, we made it. Okay, hey guys, I'm your DM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium. I have already been live on Instagram, and we are still live on Instagram, but we are now turning it over to Facebook so that we can get that all-important trivia question out there. But first, you must sit through my announcements, because my announcements are important. Tomorrow is Saturday, and that is the 17th, and that is our Learn to Play D&D 5th Edition event that begins at noon and goes until 4:30. That is an all-ages, no-cost event where you can come and learn how to play Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. If you do not want to play in the all-ages group and you would rather play with a bunch of adults 17 and older, then you need to come back at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening for that event. And that's going to be, again, tomorrow, 6 p.m. and 17 and older. You do not have to know anything about D&D. You do not have to have anything required to play D&D. We do provide all of that for you. And by the time you end the session, you'll actually know what you're doing at the table, hopefully, if we've done our jobs right. After that is, of course, Father's Day, and we do want to say Happy Father's Day to all of our Facebook fathers out there, and to our own father here at the store, who has given me this opportunity to be here and hang out with all you cool nerds. After that, next weekend will be the Star Wars Legion and Star Wars Shatterpoint game day, where we will be playing Star Wars Legion and Star Wars Shatterpoint here in the store. This is your opportunity to meet other Legion players and to maybe get started with the Shatterpoint tournament situation. And then on that Sunday, the 25th, is going to be our paint night. It starts at 3 p.m. Bring whatever it is you want to paint, and we do provide a little bit of paint and some brushes and instructions. So if you've never painted before, this is an opportunity for you and whoever else you bring with you to learn how to do so. We do a guided painting session. Okay, and then after that, on the following Thursday, which will be the 29th, at 6:45 p.m., we will be at the Grand in Pier Park watching Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and we hope to see a lot of you there with us. But if you've been waiting this whole time for the trivia question, understand that you only have 4 chances left to win that free ticket to go see it with us today, and then there's 3 more questions I'm going to ask. So today's question comes to you, and it's going to be the following. The third installment of the Indiana Jones series was not originally going to be about the Holy Grail. In fact, there were 2 other mystical, magical artifacts out there that Steven Spielberg and George Lucas were kicking around the idea of Indy chasing. Give me either of those 2 artifacts, and make sure that you tag Comic Emporium and the Grand at Pier Park. It has to be tagged correctly. I have to be able to click on it and it take me to their Facebook page or to their Instagram profile, whatever, in order for it to count. And yeah, so there you go. So name either of the two other objects that Indy could have chased after in the third installment of the Indiana Jones series. And make sure you tag Comic Emporium as well as the Grand at Pier Park. So that is all, and we're going to go back and make sure we haven't had anybody call it in yet. We're checking now. Let's see. Doesn't look like it so far. Okay, so far nobody has actually given the correct answer. So this is the ticket is still up in the air. This is going to be for you guys. The other thing, while you're thinking about that and researching and googling, because I know you are, because I had to, there is. You guys, let's see. There's the Magic set that just came out. Magic Lord of the Rings, Tales from Middle Earth will go on sale for us next week on the 23rd. We are not a premier store, so we did not do a pre-release or anything like that. There are other stores in the area where you can find the pre-release kits. Those of you with pre-orders, you'll be able to pick those pre-orders up on the 23rd at 10 a.m. when we open our doors. Okay, other than that, I don't have anything else for you. So this has been your DM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium, Panama City's oldest comic shop. And I will see you all at the movies.